What's good, everybody? What's good, nigga? Welcome back to another episode of Divine by Cali, baby. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about snakes in your garden. Now, this is just a term that I use, baby, to describe when there is somebody in your energy or they're physically in your life and their ass needs to go. We are going to be talking about signs and synchronicities that God, Spirit, the Most High, your ancestors of the Most High will send you to try to catch your attention and let you know when it is time to walk away from somebody, when it's time to sever the cords, baby, energetically or physically. You need to remember that when you have hopes and dreams, baby, and you're on your divine soul mission and you're just trying to do right by yourself, God, and others, it's a lonely ride to the top. Everybody cannot go with you. And sometimes that means you're going to have to cut out family members, people that share the same blood. You might have to cut off somebody that you've been friends with for the past 30 years. It could be co-workers. Hell, sometimes it can actually be a job that you need to leave behind. You might need to move out of that apartment, that house. You might need to get rid of those clothes. But literally today we're talking about people, okay? When you start feeling like your life is falling apart, one of the first things you need to do is look at what did you change? Who are you talking to? What new person did you meet? Who did you tell your business to? Because these are going to give you some good ideas of who is trying to attack you. You have to remember, everybody does not want to see you come up. Everybody is not happy for you when you get good news, baby, even if it's the smallest news, like somebody gave you $20 or you found $20, baby. Little do you know, somebody in their heart and their mind, they are sending you spiritual attacks. They're hating on you, baby. And you got to be very careful of who you try to make friends with and who you allow into your energy. Energy is very, very real. Yes, you can cut somebody off. Yes, you can walk away. Yes, you can block them. You can stop all communication. But, baby, it does not mean that that person is not in your energy. It does not mean that that person is not trying to get in your energy. So if you are, okay, well, I will use me for example, y'all. So I used to have a client that I was working with, okay? Her name is April. If you know her, soulbrushawakening.com. Stay the fuck away from it, okay? You, as me and my job and my spiritual gifts, baby, God does not always show me who is a snake in the beginning, because part of my job is also to be a whistleblower, because I'm not fucking scared and can't nobody fucking whip me. Now, my job is to literally expose fakes, okay? And I don't have to physically do it. My energy, my presence, and my light will do it. So God will send me some of the most slimiest, the most difficult, the most mentally ill, narcissistic motherfuckers on the face of the planet. So God sends me this lady, and baby, she had become a client, and I had been doing readings. Y'all, she did buy my product, and it was seeming like at first everything was cool until this lady became infatuated, baby. She started trying to destiny swap with me. She started sending me beauty spells. She was doing things to try to make me and my kids homeless. She has been doing black magic to try to block my social media pages, trying to keep me from getting views and likes. She has been attacking my kids, my dog, honey. And God had to show me in a very harsh way of who the fuck she really was. You need to listen when people talk, because they will expose themselves, okay? Now, for me, baby, my thing was, it was hard for me to be able to tell the difference, because I know that God sends a lot of people to me to help, and God also sends a lot of people for me to break. My job is many, many jobs, which is why I don't consider myself a psychic, a medium, a tarot reader, or whatever you guys want to call it. Baby, I'm just me. Everything that I do, I am the best at, and there's no competition. I'm only in competition with myself. So God had to literally slow down everything in my life for me be able to wake up and see that this woman is a snake. So some of the things that I experienced was God tried to physically show me snakes. Now this can be a snake in real life. It could be a picture of a snake on TV, your kids' homework, honey. You could just be seeing snakes, okay? Another sign is spiders. When God is trying to let you know that there is a snake in your garden, baby, he will literally slow down your money. he will literally put you in this energy where you feel like you cannot move. You know, maybe you're having a hard time at work. You're noticing people trying to pick on you, people spreading rumors, trying to talk about you, trying to keep you distracted, trying to make you feel bad and put you in low vibrational energy, okay? You want to know when somebody's doing beauty spells. Maybe you're not somebody who's ever suffered from acne, but all of a sudden, all this acne is literally your face, your back, heat rash on your arms. And if you pay attention, you will notice that there are certain areas of your body that's being targeted. And it's the same thing with like weight gain or weight loss, baby. You might only gain weight in your abdomen, your midsection. You know, you might literally be used to when you gain weight, it kind of spreads out evenly, but for whatever reason, it's all in your face, it's all in your chin. These are all signs of beauty spell work. And when somebody is spiritually attacking you, which I'm pretty sure there are a lot of you that's currently experiencing these things. Some of you could just be overeating and you don't even know why, honey. Like, you could be trying to be on a health kick. You could be trying to fast, drink water, but for whatever reason, all you do is feel like eating, and eating.
And you guys, when you're trying to figure out who the snake is, be as logical as you possibly can. Do not let your emotions cloud your judgment. For example, my personal story, for the longest time, I would codepend on my middle sister, Aaliyah, and I just thought she was my best friend, and she was just always going to be here for me. We were going to move out and get a place together, and I just thought we would always be thick as thieves. Wrong. When Aaliyah chose to go, Aaliyah started sending us heavy evil eye, and I just did not want to believe it for the longest time. I was just like, no, that's my sister. She wouldn't do that to us. And then Aaliyah would try to call us, but she would do subtle shit to try to manipulate us or like throw what she had in our faces that would like further prove God was like, here, I'm giving you what you need to know, but I just did not want to listen.
You want to make sure you're not hyper focused on somebody, honey. Let me tell you something. Sometimes we'll be hyper focused on somebody or a certain group of people because you have to remember these people always work in groups, honey. You outrank them. You're stronger than them, so they cannot take you down by themselves. You need to make sure you're not hyper focused on somebody. So if say you left your karmic or your baby daddy, your baby mama, don't be so quick to assume that that is them that is attacking you. You can tell the difference of when God is literally currently on your enemy's ass because you will begin to see signs and synchronicities of them. You will begin to see their car everywhere. It doesn't matter the color. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit of a different make, but if they drive a Cadillac, baby, you're going to be seeing Cadillacs all over the place. You might see their zodiac sign. You might see their birthday. And these are signs from God, universe, that they are tearing these people up. So you need to make sure that you're looking at everybody in your life. Sometimes, y'all, they are people that you physically talk to, and sometimes they're just literally people trying to be in your energy. So it could be somebody that you work with, but you don't talk to them. You really want to take the time to step back and say, God, Most High, angels, please reveal to me who it is that's trying to attack me, who's trying to attack my life, who's trying to attack my finances. Whatever you're experiencing, you want to be careful with your words, okay? When you're talking to God and the Most High, it's like wordplay. You have to be very careful of the words that you use and how you say it, honey, because literally you can mix up your words and God is going to literally... He's going to show you what you ask. So if you say, God, show me who is trying to attack me, you might start seeing a whole bunch of different colors and different cars and birthdays and zodiac signs, and he's literally giving you a combination of the people who are trying to attack you. You need to say, hey, God, can you give me the name of the person who is sending me beauty spells? And then all of a sudden, you will see this person's name constantly come up on TV or while you're reading a book, something of that sort. Now, you also need to be careful of what you share with these people, okay? One of the mistakes that I made with April was sharing too much of my personal life, honey, and that was because I was giving her personal examples of things that I am currently going through and experiencing just to let her know, like, it takes hard work, okay? So April is, at first, baby, I didn't pay attention. This is where you need to pay attention, okay, baby? You need to pay attention to the copycats because they will try to steal your work and put their name on it, honey. At first, I just thought like she just wanted to make candles, and I thought, hey, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I do my best to support people in any way that I can, because it's a lot harder, y'all. The world that I grew up in and the life that I have, I literally didn't have much support. Like, thank God to this day, baby. God literally just gave me a new friend that literally shows up, shows out for me, and supports me. Miss Sarah, I love you so, so fucking much. But, honey, it took for me to go through what I went through with Miss April's ass to find out that I was not alone, and I actually did have love and support. Baby, when she told me she was doing the candles, I thought that was great, you know, and we supported her. And then it was she wants to go live on TikTok. If you guys know me, then you know that I go live on TikTok pretty much every day, baby, to do the collective reads. And then I do paid readings, you know. I promote my business, my product, you know. I utilize social media to help myself get out there and build myself a platform for my audience. And I have been doing this for about almost 3.5 years now, y'all. And it has taken me a long time to get where I am, okay? I am on my second and third page, baby. I have so many haters. I've gotten my first page banned. And they're constantly working every day to try to get the other two. I literally tried to support her when she would go on her lives, y'all. And I thought, because it's taken me so long, it's taken me 3.5 years, y'all, to reach 9,000 followers, okay, and 170 something thousand likes, which for me, y'all, I'm different. I don't look at the numbers. I don't care about how many followers. I don't care about how many likes, because, baby, my thing is, when you walk with God and God is helping you to achieve something, slow and steady wins the race. There's no need to rush. You never want to compare yourself to anybody's journey or their progress, because it will only make you feel like trash. You have to be willing to put in the work, baby, to get what you want and where you want, and it takes time. There's no need to rush, baby. Time is not real. But I would try to explain these things to her, and baby, she just ain't got no patience. Now, mind you, this lady has started her so-called business all of a month ago. Now, me and my kids, we supported her. We showed up in her lives when nobody else would. That should have been my first sign from God that something was not right. You know, my second sign should have been when she told me she was offering energy healing services. Y'all, let me tell you something. Somebody who is unhealed cannot help you heal. I don't care if it's energy, trauma, or whatever it is. Somebody who is unhealed cannot help you heal. Hurt people, honey. This is a reason why God only gives certain people certain positions. You have to earn it. You have to put in the work. God only trusts certain people with certain information, which is why I try to tell you guys, be careful when you're on social media, especially TikTok. Everybody is not a goddamn reader. Everybody can't do healing. Everybody can't fucking see spirit, and there are very limited people that can actually talk to God. And it's always on you to use your discernment. Now, in my case, baby, God blinded me to a lot, because it was my job to literally blow the whistle on this bitch and out her. Now, the other red flags that I should have been noticing is she claimed to have always went to school and studied certain things. But, baby, one of the questions I always used to have to ask is, how is somebody so smart so damn stupid? Because I should have recognized when I known that she's always looking for love in other people instead of looking for love in herself. The best love in this world that you can receive is self-love, baby. To love yourself unconditionally is the best love that you can receive. But she's always looking for a man to love her. I'm not bashing you, Miss April. I know you're still trying to send dark magic. It is what it is, baby. But I'm going to speak fucking facts, okay? Also, y'all, another thing I should have fucking noticed is the fact that you always play victim. Always victim, always crying. Nobody wants to come in my lives. I'm not getting no views. Nobody's going to my website. Nobody's buying nothing, y'all. And me trying to be supportive, and I'm literally, you know, sending my followers to go try to support her, baby. And every last one of them all says the same thing. Something about her and her energy just ain't right. Well, honey, we know what it is now. This lady is very mentally disturbed. She is always trying to compare herself to other people. She's always trying to steal other people's work, their ideals, baby. And she tries to destiny swap. Now, you guys might not believe in spiritual warfare, but I promise you it believes in you. You might not believe in the devil, but I promise he believes in you. You might not have faith in God, but I promise you he has faith in you. And baby, let me tell you something. I am a firm believer that all souls are worthy of being saved, but I had to learn through this lady that if they don't want to be saved, baby, you can't. And God had to come in a very harsh way and wake me up. And y'all, when I say God did it, when God woke me up, he showed me in a vision that this lady had been doing all this spell work over me, my kids, beauty spells, trying to make us fat, my face break out, baby, trying to make my hair fall out, baby. She was trying to literally do magic to redirect traffic from my social media platforms and my website to hers. And so what really gave me the wake-up call, baby, is I kept seeing the signs of bugs, y'all. Beetles, spiders, roaches, gnats, flies. Those are all monitoring spirits, people who are trying to spy on you, who don't have access to your energy. And one day, baby, God gave me a vision where he showed me who she really was and the things that she was doing. Baby, he showed me that she's very mentally ill, very mentally unstable, very unhealed, and a lot of pain. She has been put through a lot of shit, a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, but that's no excuse. It's no excuse, honey. We all go through trauma and pain, and at some point in time, we learn the difference between right and wrong. As God continued to show me things, baby, God showed me that this lady was trying to literally copy everything I do. Everything I do, y'all. She's buying my product. She's asking for a special request for it to be in bigger, baby. Now, when I do my scrubs normally come in a 4 or 8 ounce unless I'm doing some type of special promo, a limited edition thing. And baby, the last order that I got was a gallon bath bomb. I've never done a gallon bath bomb for myself. And then God showed us that, oh, all of a sudden she started a podcast. She has a podcast. And that is when I realized that it is time for me to walk away from this bitch, because she is literally trying to steal my work. She's trying to copy. She's trying to destiny swamp, baby. She's sending me all this negative energy. And I kept wondering why when I would do her readings, like all these things would be happening to her. She couldn't keep no money, baby. Found out she has a bad spending addiction. You know, she's always, you know, the shop and the buy now, shop later, or shop now, pay later, whatever. Y'all, I don't know much about these new apps that people use. All I know is basically you get to spend money that you don't fucking have. And so she has a very bad spending problem. I started noticing my money was moving funny. I started noticing like, oh my God, I had to do a freaking loan to cover my fucking rent or to get my kids some damn food. Then I started noticing we were struggling just to fucking eat. And God kept showing me literally everything this bitch was doing. And then it got so bad, baby, I said, okay, God, this is it. Because obviously her money, this is the lesson of all money is not good money, baby. Just because you have a business and somebody's willing to pay for your products or your services, it does not mean you should take it. God had to kick my ass, and he damn near stopped everything in my life so that I would wake up and realize that I had a snake in my garden. Y'all, God would send me messages, but I thought God was trying to tell me somebody around me. And y'all, the only 2 people that I have around me are 2 out of 3 of my kids and my dog. So I knew it was not my kid. So I would ignore the message because I would say, God, I don't know who you're talking about. God would try to show me signs and synchronicities, license plates of the state where she lives. God would show me the car that she drives, but I didn't know it because I didn't know what type of car she drove. And I didn't pay attention to the license plates, honey. I was just literally like, oh, okay, this is a client. When I woke up and I seen the signs, baby, and I finally caught on, I decided that I was going to release her with love because, baby, I don't operate like anybody else. I have been through so much in my life, and I really thought like I could help her just because we suffer from a lot of the same things in our past, just different forms, different times, different people. So I thought that I really could help this lady, but then I had to realize she's refusing to heal the pain. She's refusing to address the things that she needs to address. She's refusing to stop trying to compare herself to me and others. She's refusing to stop doing black magic, trying to destiny swap. She's refusing to stop hurting people. And baby, this woman has tried to destiny swap and hurt hundreds of people before I came along. She just met the right bitch. And so literally, y'all, I made this lady's last order with love because there's no room for hate in my heart. And there's no need for me to hate you. I truly understand that hurt people hurt people. Sometimes they mean to do it, sometimes they don't. Me personally, I don't give a fuck because at this point, honey, I have been through everything you can think of. It's been done. So I made this lady's bath bomb. I made it with all the love I could, honey, because I don't believe in doing foul shit. I let God fight my battles for me. And once I made her this bath bomb, y'all, I sent it out to her. I shipped it to her, and I literally sent her a voice message letting her know that I could not help her and that it was time for me to go my separate ways because she is a very sick, hurt individual. And she does black magic, y'all. She literally told me out of her mouth, and I said I'll never forget because I still have the message on my phone, which, Miss April, I'm not even going to do you that bad. I'm not even going to play the message, baby. If people want to accuse me and say I'm lying, you want to tell people I'm hating, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck because I don't have no reason to lie and I don't have anything to hide. But I will warn people to stay away from you in anything that you do. Y'all, this lady literally sent me a message, and this is what made me wake up and realize this shit has to stop. She sent me a message telling me that she was doing candle magic and spells and working with spices to try to make people go to her website and buy her product and book her services. Y'all, listen to me. That is called black magic. You're trying to make people go against their free will to do what you want, and you can't do that, honey. You just simply can't do that. Anytime you try to go against somebody's free will, anytime you try to do black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, curses, baby, bruja, whatever it is, it will always backfire and come back to you times 10. So literally, God had showed me if I did not let this lady go, this lady was going to try to destroy my fucking life and my business. I had no idea that this lady was literally trying to take my shit and basically use it against me. Y'all, this lady is like, this is that mental illness. This lady would do spell work on me and my kids. She would do spell work over my love life, my money, my business, my social media platforms, my mental health. Baby, she would literally just do all these different spells all day, every day. And so literally, then she would turn around and try to use my product to cleanse herself and do a return to sender. And it's like literally she can't figure out why her money's moving funny, why she's not getting overtime, why these men that she keeps dating and going on dates with don't love her and they're fucking other women. And it's literally like, because you're trying to wish harm on me and my bloodline. And then you have the audacity to use my products to try to do a return to sender. When you're trying to do spell work on somebody, baby, and then you do a return to sender, what you're actually doing is returning the magic that you've done on somebody else. So, y'all, this is what I meant when I said somebody so smart could be so stupid. You're literally doing spell work to try to destroy me and my kids and try to destiny swap because you want my life. Y'all, I'm used to women not liking me. I've never got along with girls. I ran with the boys growing up. Women have always, for whatever, been jealous. You know, we have our own insecurities, bro. And I have insecurities just like anybody else. But this lady here, bro, this lady was like jealous of my looks, my beauty, my eyes, my like hair. Y'all, I wear fucking wigs, bro. She doesn't even know what my real hair looks like. Like, she's just jealous of all these things, jealous of my body, bro. There's very few people that have seen my body because I don't stand up or get up when I'm on the live. I sit down, I do the message, and when I'm done, baby, I shut it down and then I get up. And I mean, like, I don't know if she thought because she was paying me for products that in her head I was making all this damn money. Y'all, mind you, I live in a hotel, bro. I live in a hotel where every day is a struggle. Every day rent is due. You feel me? Every day my kids need to eat. This lady has no kids. The only responsibility she has is herself. You have a roommate that covers half of the bills, bro. And you're constantly complaining about your money, that you don't have money. Well, because you need to stop spending. You need to fucking stop spending, y'all. I tried to tell her. God told me to tell her, hey, stop spending. Cut up your credit cards, pay them off, stop spending. Oh, she got so offended. I need to live. I need this. I need that. You complain. You say you don't like your job. You want a business. I tell you, quit your job. Go for the business. You got to have faith in God. She complained about that. Y'all, I left that lady a message, tell her, and I cried, y'all. I cried. And the only time I cry is when I'm pissed the fuck off. But y'all, I cried because I really wanted to be able to help this lady. I really did. And then the fact that you're trying to destiny swap with me, you're trying to copy me, you're trying to steal my product, y'all. And she used to ask me all kind of questions and bring up different herbs, spices, and oils as if I was going to be dumb enough to tell her my formulas. Baby, my formulas for my products is like my Krabby Patty formulas. I'm not gonna fucking tell you shit. You can try to steal my shit, you can try to study it, you can try to duplicate it, but I promise you, baby, even if I were to flat out give you the ingredients, your product will never work as good as mine. It will never hit the way that mine hits because I am very special at what I do. I am the only one good at what I do. Baby, I am the inventor of spiritual sugar scrubs. This was my gift from God, and there is nobody that can take it from me. I had to learn, y'all. This lady literally buying labels. She's getting labels made with her name, her website on it. And you're trying to steal my work and put your name on it. Then you want to attack my friend because my real friend comes and supports me. Y'all, another way that God showed me that this lady was a snake and not my friend. I kid you not, y'all. One day I was $8 short on my rent. $8. I asked this lady for $8. And she flat out fucking ignored me, bro. That's when God really showed me her true colors, y'all. But this lady doesn't tell y'all. My kids are the ones that made her flyers that she posts. My daughter is the one that helped her to get her website built. My daughter is the one that put her pictures together, those candles. My daughter, Mary Jane, put together those pictures for her. My daughter, Mary Jane, came up with her pricing list for her. And this lady could not help us with $8, y'all. When I say you have to pay attention to your signs and synchronicities, God will literally show you who's not for you. And until you cut those people out of your life, honey, you're going to struggle. Wherever they're doing magic, you're going to struggle. And you have to remember, baby, these people are weak as hell. So it doesn't matter how much magic this bitch does over me, my business, my kids, my look, my mental. Baby, I am very much protected. I am blessed and highly fucking favored, bro. The ranking that I have in the spiritual realm with my people is out of this motherfucking world. If people only knew who and what the fuck I really was.
And on an astrology note, you guys, if you have heavy Scorpio or if it's in your sun, moon, or rising placements, you guys karmically are put here to go through and be treated like shit. From the time you were born up into a certain point in your life, your job is to overcome and overconquer. You are supposed to heal from the trauma. You're supposed to heal from the pain. When you don't, Miss April is the poster child. You are trapped in a prison, a mental prison of your own trauma that you project onto others.
And it doesn't help, honey, when they have those mental issues and they do drugs and other things that they have no business doing. So to Miss April, no, I'm not trying to bash you, baby, but I am speaking facts. That's the difference between me and everybody in this motherfucking raggedy bitch that y'all call Earth. I will always speak facts, and I will always tell the fucking truth. If you want to take it as in I'm talking shit and I'm bashing you, you want to try to tell people I'm copying you, baby, you go right the fucking head, because God always reveals the fucking truth. There is nothing that you can do to me, honey, that ain't been fucking done, but I can tell you something. Good luck to you, because you reap what you sow, and you have so much karma that is literally coming for you, that's gonna fuck you up in ways, bitch, that you could never begin to imagine. So y'all, I am telling you, watch out for snakes in your garden. It could be your family member, it could be your friend of the last 30 years. You have to remember, people are like assignments, bro. They're only meant to be in your life for so long to teach you lessons. And Miss April, I want to thank you so fucking much from the bottom of my heart when I say I am not mad at you. Baby, I am not mad at you at all. And I know you're still trying to do your candle magic, and I'm telling you, you're going to burn your fucking house down. But look, you play with fire, you get burnt, bitch. I want to thank you, because you know what? Out of all this shit that you've been doing to me and my kids the past fucking 6, 7 plus fucking months, baby, I want to say thank you, because you know what? You literally showed me that I have love and support from people that I didn't fucking know. And you helped me to see and learn that I have a friend. And Miss Sarah, I want to give a shout out to you because, honey, I love you so much. Because if you hadn't came through for me and my kids, baby, we literally would have been in a very difficult fucking situation. And I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do. Thank you for being an earth angel. Thank you for not being ashamed of who God made you to be. And thank you for fucking riding with me, bitch, because, you know, we ride at dawn, baby. Thank you for riding for me. You know, when that bitch tried to come for me, I thank you so goddamn much. I thank you so much, Miss April, because you showed me not only do I really have a friend, but baby, I got a soul fam. She is family. And there is nothing that you can do to her. And just know that you can keep trying to send magic and you can keep trying to hex us and curse us and all the other people from my collective that was supporting you. But baby, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. So Miss April, I wish you nothing but the best, baby. Because God has something very special for you. You need to remember God has a plan for us all. And you ended your fucking bloodline, by the way. So thank yourself for that. Y'all watch out for these narcissists. They will try to act like it's your fault and then turn around and ask you for fucking help, bro.
And thank you so much, Auntie. I really can't thank you enough just for being our mom's real friend, but I thank you so much for even stepping up and being a part of our family because we don't got much.
Ooh, thank you, Auntie Sarah, because you had me crying like a bitch, and I don't cry because I'm too G to cry.
Thank you.
I tell you, baby, she
cry.
came through and showed us what a real fucking friend look like, y'all. In my 38 motherfucking years, I ain't never had a real motherfucking friend. And she came through in less than 2.5 seconds, bro, to show me what a real friend is. And then I want to say thank you. And I'm not going to put y'all names out there, y'all, because she don't know y'all. April don't know y'all, and I don't want her attacking you. But I want to say to the superheroes, the moms, the single moms, that all came through and helped and blessed me and my kids that day, baby, I want to say, do not hesitate to hit me up, baby. There's not a thing that you can fucking not ask me for. I got you. Because I appreciate it, especially as a single mom who's over here fucking struggling and every day trying to put in the work and get it out the motherfucking mud. I thank every last one of you so fucking much. And I thank everybody that truly, genuinely supports me and my kids, bro. Y'all, please remember, all prayers are not good prayers. If your money is moving funny, baby, if you're really emotional, if you're crying, if you're wanting to give up hope, if you're angry and you don't know why, you don't even have a reason to be, you need to take a step back and listen. Pay attention to what God and universe are trying to show you. They're trying to show you you have a snake in your garden and you can never fully elevate or even shift into the next part or the next chapter of your life until you get rid of the dead weight, okay? So please, pay attention, bro. You will see physical snakes, y'all. Pictures, videos. You'll literally see them, and this is God trying to tell you there is a snake in your garden and the ass gotta go. Also, to my business owners, please, baby, know and learn that all money is not good money. So, y'all, today, we just gonna wrap it up. I want to thank y'all for joining us. Like I said, Miss April, honey, I still love you, and I pray for you. I hope that you will fucking stop doing the bullshit that you're doing and learn to pay your karmic debt, baby, and maybe in the next life, the next couple of lifetimes, you'll pay off your karmic debt and you'll get your shit together and you'll get it right. I thank you for literally bringing my earth angel to me, my real friend, my real family. I love you, Miss Sarah. Y'all, we will fucking see y'all next time. Please make sure that y'all go check out the Divine by Cali website, baby. Go subscribe to your girl fucking YouTube. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, honey. I love y'all. Please be fucking safe. Make sure you are up in your spiritual protection. Now, y'all, we do have some new product we dropped, and everything is stronger now. Thanks to you, Miss April. Everything is now stronger. It hits harder, baby. It hits different. But I hope that you go and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the last bit of product that you'll ever get from me, honey.
We appreciate you all for sticking with us and for tuning in with us. Don't be afraid to shop the Divine by Cali.
Thank y'all.